I'm here with Amos from Fanfarlo. How are you?
I'm good, Jenna.
Did you enjoy your bandstand busking session?
Yeah, first time in a bandstand. Yeah, lovely. Thought it was good. Nice day for it. So
Cool.
it was a pleasure.
Have you ever played anywhere crazy before? Not that bandstand is particularly crazy.
I played in a shop window before.
Oh really?
Yeah, a ukulele shop near Brick Lane in London.
Is that the Duke of Yeek? Duke of Yeek.
Yeah. So I was set up right there and just I could look out.
Just by
and
yourself or with a band?
No, not solo drums. With a band. Yeah.
You were recently on tour with Snow Patrol.
Yeah.
How was that?
That was fine. Working through a routine is far easier than being told to be at soundcheck at a random time, like each day on a tour of like small venues and stuff. But playing at that level, which was all arenas, and having a crew and knowing what time you had to be there for to load in for soundcheck, for dinner, off stage, on stage, off stage, out the venue, all that was set to a strict time. Yeah. So it made things a lot easier.
And was it strange playing to thousands and thousands of people?
Yeah, it was a bit, because I guess you look out and then you can see a few people who are singing along, and a couple of people that spread out who know the songs, but ultimately you're playing to someone else's crowd, so you have to assume that a lot of the people in the crowd don't necessarily know who you are, so you're playing to them for the first time. So it was a fun experience actually. So
good.
I'd do it again.
We've heard that you lost your instruments on the way from Gatwick to Amsterdam. Yeah. Was that right?
Yeah,
How did you manage that?
We managed it by not doing anything. The airline just didn't. Well, it always freaks me out when you get asked at the check-in desk, and would you like your luggage to make the connecting flight? Yes, I would like my luggage to make the connecting flight. And when I was asked that question, it sowed a little seed of doubt that my instruments or our instruments might be going to a different festival, and that's what happened. So for the next 5 hours, we were just hoping that we'd get a call saying we've found your instruments, and then on the next plane over, and you should be able to play your gig. So it wasn't our fault, but we still had like quite a lot of hand luggage as instruments, so we'd be able to do something with a glockenspiel and clarinet and a trumpet, an acoustic guitar. So you
got them back?
We got them back, yeah.
And you nearly lost a keyboard at South by Southwest as well.
Yeah.
So you're not doing too well at the moment. Is that through drunkenness by any chance?
No, this is something like 11 o'clock in the morning, and I think it was just through stupidity. We called the cab outside our hotel, and we loaded up all our stuff. Because there's so many of us, there were 2 cabs. One cab went with half the band and half our stuff, and the rest of us were meant to be putting everything in the van, in the cab, and because the cab had tinted windows, we just didn't see this keyboard leaning against the wall, and so we left it outside the hotel, which was pretty lame of us. We got that back as well, but that arrived as we were about to start our gig, so yeah, never again actually.
You've got a single coming out?
Single coming out in a couple of days. Drowning Men, a 7-inch on Moshi Moshi, with a song on the B-side. Well, it's a double A-side called Sound and Ice, which we also recorded in the States, but it just didn't really fit on the album. So yeah, looking forward to that actually. I've seen the final version. It looks pretty hot, and it's got a nice cover of taken by Lilia Bergisdottir, who is Yonsei from Sigur Ros's sister.
Okay.
She's taken a picture of one of her cousins who has, she's holding like a shotgun, and we think it harks back to our time in Texas, where every time we've been to America, someone says, "Do you want to shoot?" And we're like, "Yeah, let's shoot." So we end up shooting, and it's kind of like it's a little reference to that, I guess, but it continues the theme of Lilia taking our pictures at the moment. So she did the cover of Reservoir, and Drowning Men is also her work as well.
Okay.
So.